And that's all there is.
That's all there is.
There ain't no more.
There is more
Until I meet
until I meet
that bear once more.
the beer once more.
That's all there is.
Guys, this is RD and this is
Rocket.
हेलो गाइस राम राम। और यहाँ पर है गैसलैंड स्टेट पार्क। आज यहाँ पे कैंपिंग स्टार्ट। ओके गाइस, सो दिस इज वी आर गोइंग टू क्रैम्पटन गैप एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट वी आर गोना डू। देयर आर सम कैंप साइट्स। So this is 10 to 15 minute hike from here, from the parking lot, and it's called Crampton Gap. And there are many sites. Actually, there is a shelter there, and there are lots of camping pads, and there are lots of fire pits. Volunteers have done a good job, and there's no water source, so you have to bring your own water there. But otherwise, it's a very good location. It's not far. It's on Appalachian Trail, about half mile from the parking lot, and you have to climb a little bit. But otherwise, it's all good. This is the best campsite for me. It's like right there on the Appalachian Trail, and you don't have to walk too much.
Oh, well, it's right off of the of Appalachian Trail and the parking lot, so it's not a lot of walk.
So it's not far. It's like
It's
a half
not
a mile or maybe 1 mile maximum.
And considering that we'll have some other people join us, this is the ideal spot for today's camping. But there are other camping spots on Appalachian Trail. This just happens to be the one that we chose today, right? Overgrown fungus.
This is overgrown fungus, looks like a flower, and it's pretty interesting. It's a yellow color, white color, and this is not mushroom, but it's a kind of fungus, and it's pretty good. Looks good at least.
Actually, but we won't be.
So this is Crampton Gap, and यहाँ पे वो आगे उधर शेल्टर है, तो उस शेल्टर में भी रुक सकते हो अगर किसी को रुकना हो तो। सो दैट इज़ ए शेल्टर, वो बना रखी है जो, एंड वहाँ पे रात में रुक सकते हो, वहाँ पे खाना बना सकते हो। बारिश होती है तो इट्स गुड आइडिया टू स्टे देयर। बट व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, वी आर गोइंग टू टेक दिस, फॉलो दिस blue trail. So this is another trail, and this will lead us to some campsites. So there are few campsites up there, and let's see which one we like and we can pick one. So there are some campsites here. तो ये कुछ campsite हैं इधर। देखो एक तो ये है इधर, this is good, but यहाँ पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं है। तो ये वो है आग जलाने का है, और यहाँ अपने टेंट लगा लो यहाँ पे। तो that's one way, but let's go up. There are better sites up there. So Mr. Rocket, how many sites are there here in this place?
Let's say about 8.
8, 9 sites? Okay. So let's choose one. That's good. Which one we should pick?
8, I think 2 or 3 are good.
So we are following this blue sign, and okay, so here we are. This is the place, and there are lots of campsites here. So I'll figure out which one we want to take.
I think the top one.
Uh-huh. So we can take our favorite one, this one.
Yeah, that won't be too bad.
Yeah, that's good. So let's take this one. And this is our favorite site. We have used it before. This is the bonfire place, And this is one campsite. You can put tent here, you can put tent here, and you can put tent here. So as many tent as you want. And there are lots of wood here, and these are the seats, and you can sit around the fire, and this is a good place. Hey guys,
Hey.
you want to take that one? Or no, this is good. We have three, right?
I think it's more
Yeah, this is better.
considering.
Only thing this doesn't have a, oh, this even have the hook. This is our favorite side.
This is our original.
This is our hook.
Yeah.
So we can hang our bag here. Only thing, and this has wood. We can burn this wood here. This is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can pick more woods from here. So I'm gonna put my tent here. This is the good place. And
You'll use that one?
I will use this one. You want to use it or you're
I'm
good?
going to use that one.
So Rocket is going to use that one, and maybe another friend is coming. He will take either this place or
You can show my tent inside also if you want.
तो भाई ये टेंट लग गया है. दिस इज़ ऑल सेट. ये पानी की बोतलें रखी हैं. टेंट इज़ रेडी नाउ, and now we'll collect some firewood to make a bonfire. And here is Rocket's tent. Mr. Rocket, is that your tent ready?
Almost.
Almost ready. And it's a river country products. I thought it's a princess, river country princess. It's a river country products.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a one-person tent. And Mr. Rocket, you want to give some tour of your tent?
There's nothing to tour.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how does it look. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you doing?
This guy's trying to make his YouTube debut.
Yeah. So
That's a good way to start.
yeah, this is a big tent to tour. It's like 5-6 rooms inside. So yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Mr. Rocket is pretty big.
Well, I'm eager to see it when I come back.
Uh-huh.
It's all full.
Yeah, it's a like a few people can stay together, I think, in this one. So Mr. Rocket, how what do you call your tent? What's the name?
It's one.
Do you call something?
Huh?
Do you call something? Do you have a name for the tent? Is it
call
like Rocket Bhavan or something?
Sure, Rocket Bhavan.
Rocket Bhavan. So this is called Rocket Bhavan. And let's see how many people can sleep. It's a one-person tent. So I was joking that it's a big, but it's big enough for one person. And okay, so this is the entrance, and you can put a door here. And what is this? Why did you cover this inside? Why did you? Oh, because this is something.
It doesn't matter.
Are you going to use it for your table as a table?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
It just happens to be there.
Uh-huh.
So in the evening, if
Uh-huh.
it rains, I can close it.
Oh, in the rain, it's like okay, and you can put your shoes there inside. So they won't get wet, right?
But most likely, I'm gonna sleep with it open.
Oh yeah, it's not going to rain today, so it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So,
Weather is good,
so as you can see, there's enough space.
And,
I will put my
so he will put his sleeping bag and pad inside, and he will be pretty comfy. And there is no mosquitoes because it has this net.
yeah.
Mosquitoes cannot get in, so they will have to stay out.
Yeah.
And this is pretty good, and this is, I think, lots of space for other people. We are waiting for one more friend, and then we will. This is my tent. This is a 2-people tent, but I'm just alone, so I'm going to use it for myself. And it's a simple tent. तो भाई ये फायर पिट तैयार हो गया है, इसमें छोटी छोटी लकड़ियाँ रख दी हैं और ये बड़ी लकड़ियाँ ले आए इधर से और इनको आप लगाएंगे शायद आई थिंक मोर देन इनफ फॉर द नाइट। तो यहाँ से बोनफायर बनाएंगे और अगर और लकड़ी चाहिए तो ये भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं। ये रही 2-3 लकड़ियाँ इधर पड़ी हैं और ये वाले लॉग भी उठा सकते हैं और नहीं तो और बहुत सारी लकड़ियाँ हैं। तो आई थिंक मोर देन इनफ फॉर अस फॉर द नाइट। एंड ये दूसरी वेबसाइट ये साइट है, चलो ये भी दिखाता हूँ तुम्हें कि ये साइट कैसी है। ये साइट भी अच्छी है, पहले सोचे थे इसको ले लें लेकिन इसमें प्रॉब्लम है कि थोड़ी खुली जगह नहीं है, उसमें एक ही टेंट लग सकता है। और तो ये है बहुत अच्छी फायर पिट, अच्छा है इसका और सीट भी है, सीट भी बना रखी है और पीछे टेंट भी लगाने की जगह है। बट फिर बाकी और टेंट कहाँ लगेंगे, हमें 3-4 टेंट लगाने हैं। तो जैसे और देखो ये टेबल भी बना रखी है, तो अपना खाने पीने का सामान रखना हो तो इस टेबल पे रख सकते हो। और लेकिन बाकी के टेंट लगाने की जगह नहीं है, इधर ये पेड़ पौधे आ गए तो इनके ऊपर टेंट लगाना इतना आसान नहीं है। और ये इधर से रास्ता है, अदरवाइज़ बैठने की जगह अच्छी है, ये जगह है, फिर ये बहुत अच्छी जगह है बैठने के लिए और फिर ये लोग है ये भी बैठ सकने के लिए अच्छा है। और दिस इज़ ए पैड, बहुत अच्छा है।
Good morning. Let's see how is it outside. नेक्स्ट डे सूरज ऊपर चढ़ गया है। ये अपना खाना लटका दिया था रात में। ये दूसरे बंदे का टेंट है। हे गुड मॉर्निंग। एंड यहाँ पे बाकी और सब हैं और यहाँ पे रॉकेट सो रहा है। गुड मॉर्निंग रॉकेट। So, hey Rocket, good morning. Rocket is still sleeping. And यहाँ पे we had fire in the night here. And I will be waking up. People are already packing up their stuff and there are lots of through hikers. There are many tents there. There is a tent there. Good morning, Rambo.
अभी चाय बनानी शुरू करी है। तो रॉकेट ने अपने रॉकेट चूल्हे पे स्टार्ट कर दिए चाय। और अभी आगे सब यहाँ पे अपना रैप अप कर रहे हैं। हम भी अपना टेंट रैप अप करेंगे। अभी लोगों ने अपना सब टेंट रैप अप कर दिए हैं और ठीक है, अब सुबह चाय बना के यहाँ पे चाय पी के फिर चलते हैं। चाय की तैयारी पूरी चल रही है और ये अभी इसमें शुगर डालेंगे। गुड मॉर्निंग, चाय रेडी है। ओके, रॉकेट मेड द टी, नाइस टी and fire is going on here. Rambo is enjoying his tea too, and Rocket is not visible. Maybe he went somewhere. Bear song.
Here, this is how it
Huh.
goes. We follow him one dance.
Okay.
The other day,
The other day,
I met a bear
I met the bear
up in the woods,
up in the woods,
way up there.
way up there.
The other day,
The other day,
bear.
the other day, I met the bear up in the woods.
He looked at me.
He looked at me.
I looked at him.
I look at him.
He sized me up.
He sized me up.
I sized up him.
I sized up him.
He looked at me. I looked at him. All together.
Look at him.
He sized me up. I sized up him.
He sized me up. I size up him.
He said to me,
He said to me,
"Why don't you run?
why don't you run?
I see you don't
I see you don't
have any gun."
have any gun.
He said to me, "Why don't you run? I
He
see
said,
you don't have a
Gun.
And so I ran
So I ran
away from there
away from there
and right behind
and right behind
me was that bear.
me was the bear.
And so I ran away from there and right behind me was that bear. Ahead of me,
Ahead of me,
I saw a tree,
I saw a tree,
a great big tree.
a great big tree.
Oh, holy gee.
Holy gee.
Ahead of me, I saw a tree, a great big tree. Oh, holy gee. The lowest branch
The lowest branch,
was 10 feet up.
10 feet up.
I had to jump
I had to jump,
and trust my luck.
trust my luck.
The lowest branch was 10 feet up. I had to jump and trust
My luck.
And so I jumped
And so I jumped
into the air,
into the air.
but I missed that branch
But I missed the branch
on the way up there.
on the way up there.
And so I jumped into the air, but I missed the branch on the way up there. Now don't you fret,
Now don't you fret,
and don't you frown.
don't you frown.
I caught that branch
I caught that branch
on the way back down.
on the way back down.
And don't you fret, and don't
You frown
I caught that branch on the way back.
down.
And that's all there is.
That's all there is.
There ain't no more
There is more
until I meet
until I meet
that bear once more.
the bear once more.
That's all there is. There ain't no more until I meet that
Bear once more.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
Oh, that's nice. Time to leave now. So everything cleaned up. Fire is off. पानी डाल दिया है इसके ऊपर. Tent is off now. यहाँ से टेंट उठा लिया है. Here is empty site. Rocket also finished his work here, and Rambo also wrap up his tent. And fire is off. We put the water. Everything is cool now, ready to go. Okay, we are ready to leave. Hiking back to the parking lot, and we will visit shelter on the way.
Yeah, it's like a military marching. Actually, I like to learn one of those military ones. It goes like, we're on our way. We're on the way. The Raven Village. The Raven Village. Make up your words after that. Yeah, it's pretty much.
This is safety zone. There is a hunting area close by, so they are not supposed to be hunting here because this is a shelter place.
I think I shot a deer.
And now we are heading to shelter, official shelter. If it is raining, then you can spend your night in the shelter. That's a good place to be in when it's raining or when it's too cold and it's snowing outside and your tent site is not clean. And here's the shelter. Let me give a tour of the shelter. This is a good place if you are 3-4 people and you just need a place to sleep and it's raining outside, you don't want to put your tent. And this is called Crampton Gap shelter, and this shelter is made by volunteers with the log and basic facilities. You see this? This is Crampton Gap shelter, and here is the fire pit. You can have a bonfire here, and this is the table, and here is some tables here.
You know something? This would be like, if you can do the snowed stuff, you come here. It's not very far walk.
Do you want to try this around here next time?
Yeah, maybe if it is. So this is shelter here. It's pretty neat and clean, and usually there is a broom here. Where is the broom? Oh yeah, there is a broom here, so you can use that to clean it up if it is not, and you should leave it clean. So people have left it very clean. There are hangers here if you want to hook them up something, and this is pretty nice, and it's good for if it's raining. And you can have your breakfast here, look at the woods.
Yeah.
And this side there is a privy where you can do your,
Maybe where they have the toilet.
yeah, they have a privy over here. So it's toilets, you can use it. It's a,
Didn't have to go in the
yeah, if you don't want to go in the woods, it's a pretty okay toilet. And we are heading back now, heading back to the parking and then go home.
Usually this is the stream. This little stream is the only little water that we get.
Yeah, sometimes it dries up, but I think it's okay now. People were using it yesterday.
But you can still fill up through the water. Oh yeah.
And Rambo get all the trash. He's a nice guy, so we are not leaving our trash behind. Thanks, Rambo.
I don't just destroy things, you know.
Yeah, he just sometimes in the movies he does this kind of work, but in real life he's a nice guy.
Only when he gets people.
But somebody pisses him off, then he does the destruction, then he's in destruction mode. आगे भाई एक पेड़ गिरा हुआ है, ये शायद अभी गिरा है, तो ये इसने रास्ता थोड़ा रोक दिया है, तो इट्स अ गुड एक्सरसाइज. तो देखते हैं, इसके ऊपर से निकलना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ट्रेल पे गिरा हुआ है ये पेड़, तो कई बार ये डेड ट्री पड़ते रहते हैं. तो देखो ये डेड ट्री था इधर और ये ऊपर से गिर गया है, तो यहाँ से you have to cross through it.
This tree is quite useful here.
I know.
Perfectly placed.
तो Rocket and Rambo cross the trees. Now it's my turn.
Do you need a rope?
I don't need a rope. I'm okay. I'll just go hold the tree, sit on it.
This is the proper way.
तो ट्रेल बहुत बढ़िया है भाई, ज़्यादा लंबी ट्रेल नहीं है ये. इट्स लाइक अबाउट, इट्स नॉट वेरी लॉन्ग, इट्स अबाउट 1 माइल आधा माइल के आसपास होगी, ज़्यादा बड़ी नहीं है. लेकिन इट्स गुड फॉर ओवरनाइट कैंपिंग. अपना रात में आओ यहाँ पे, शाम को आ जाओ. तो हम लोग आ गए थे शाम को, और फिर उसके बाद यहीं पे अपना खाना वाना खाया, आग जलाई और थोड़ा खाना ले आते हैं, उसको गर्म करके खा लिया. और फिर उसके बाद वही है कि अपने दोस्तों में बातचीत होती रहती है. तो एंड इट्स अ गुड वे कि पेंडेमिक टाइम में बाहर जाने से अच्छा है कि ट्रेल इज़ गुड एंड इट्स अ सेफ प्लेस. एंड it's not far from where I live. It's about an hour away, and it's very close to DC, downtown DC. It's downtown DC. White House is about maybe one and a half hour away from here, so it's not far. It's about maybe 50 miles away from here is DC, downtown DC. And और भाई पार्किंग लॉट आ गया है पास ही. यहाँ पे अपनी कार पार्क कर दी थी रात में. इट्स अ सेफ प्लेस. ये गैथलैंड स्टेट पार्क की पार्किंग है, तो यहाँ पे ओवरनाइट पार्किंग अलाउड है. और यहाँ से देन यू हैव टू जस्ट पिक योर बैकपैक एंड जस्ट गो ऑन द ट्रेल. इट्स अबाउट a half a mile, not far away. It's well maintained. एंड ये जंगल है, इसको बोलते हैं एपलेचियन माउंटेन्स. एंड एपलेचियन माउंटेन रेंज है, इसको साउथ माउंटेन ही बोलते हैं.